いた以上覚悟はできてるよな。裏切りだ。こんなところで死ぬかよ。
メタルビーストだろうとぶっ殺すだけよ。ゲッタートマホーク、一つにしてやる。終わった。
魚雷ミサイル発射。
そこまでだ機械獣、叩き潰してやる。突っ込めマジンガー Z。 そりゃ
ヤザン、戦争は遊びじゃないんだよ。ビームコンフューズ。
いい気になるなよゼータ。
宇宙怪獣を倒すためにガンバスターがいるのよ。ホーミングレーザこれだから肉の体にとらわれた連中は近接攻撃を選択。落ちなさいよ。
ニューガンダムで仕留めてみせる。この
クソガンダムめ。
俺の邪魔をするな。
ここまでか。
行こうか。目の周りだ。シャースター
Hey there, Shrine Brothers! Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Araxis, your host, and tonight we're going to be playing some more Super Robot Wars 2. Hey there, Kuro. Hey, Ada. Welcome. Hope you're doing alright. I'm doing reasonably well, and looking forward to some more Super Robot Wars. So, let's get into it, shall we? So, where last we left off, we were just having a big old showdown, and basically, like, story-wise, going straight from one battle into the next. So, let's go do our side stuff and get some upgrades done, shall we? Alright. Angela, I already sent the data you asked me for to the new Ahan. Thanks. Sorry for bothering you when you're getting ready to go to Mars. It's fine. Think of it as a housewarming gift for your new life. But why do you need your combat data from your time in P3, Angela? My memories. Diva used to handle the backups for them, but not anymore. But I want to keep them on hand, just in case I want to take a look. In that case, the battle today will commemorate the new and improved Angela. Your fight with that crayfish-looking AT made for some nice shots. Maybe worth some nice cash to fans? Exactly! To the tune of $10,000. You don't see that every day, Angela? Interested in money? Well, I'm living in the real world now. I gotta toughen up. Right. Today's your first day without a job. That's the only way to put it. Well, why don't you work for Special Section 3 as a part-timer? Thanks. But I want to take some time and figure out what I want to do. It's the only life I've got, after all. Oh, that's cute. But I was hoping that Rainy would finally have a Kohai for herself. That would have been nice. Oh well. Anyway, let's do our sub-orders. And naturally, we have to focus on score. So, let's see. Alright. So Noriko and Camille are doing... Hold on. Who's force deploying this round? Alright. Arcadia... Okay. Just wanted to double check. Right, that was a super morale down. Okay. Alright, give me a moment. Okay. Now, Noriko's gonna hit it on her own, because we healed her a lot. But I do want to start boosting a few people, even though we are fielding them. Far... Through... Fiona as well? We'll do the magic. It's a little bit further behind, so yeah, let's go with food, I think. All right. Yeah, just double checking. Alright, so basically what we need is 2 of these pages and a little bit filled with either 60s or 50s for our objective of 25 for the for the IF route. There wasn't anything else that we needed to worry about. Or enemy points. Yeah, we're doing those. Yeah, basically 25 ace. Yeah, gotcha. Alright. No worries. Okay, now EXP. Let's see. Let's go. Start up in Allenby. OG Argo. Tobiah and engage. We'll do that. Everyone else can do whatever. Okay. Now, let's do some customization. Okay, I've got a few forced deployments here, but I might want to focus them a bit. So, here. Here looks good, and enough for you. However, moving you two along. We definitely want to be upgrading the Magic Knife. Okay. That's fine. In terms of power parts, precision's go, flight, backup calculator, okay. Nothing super noteworthy. Hey Wizard, how you going? Yeah, the soul of Gekiganger is very nice. Being able to start with an extra 10 morale and boost max helps a lot. And honestly, Domon is a very good pick for it, considering he's got the Burning Gundam, and also he's got the whole hyper mode thing. So we basically got him activating hyper mode immediately, since he's also got fighter spirit. So that's 120 morale right at the start. Okay. Though Akito does also deserve the soul of Gekiganger, because Gekiganger is his life. Alright, let's see. So I've got you down. Okay. One ranged attack. Got a couple, but your biggest is melee. It's always a little bit annoying with the versatile characters, I guess. But you know what? Hurry. Get my favorite battleship pilot, so you can get a little bit of range. What else do we want? I should start buffing the girl's potential over here. That seems like a good idea. You buffed yours, buffed yours. I do kinda also want to buff some of your defenses though. In particular, guard. Because we sort of want you to be at low HP. Like, normally it'd be tempting to give you Instinct. So, Instinct is actually a good idea anyway, because that's decreased 50% damage when hit by attacks with below 30% accuracy. And he's fairly good at evading as well. So that's a further big debuff, actually. Alright. Let's do that. We'll give you 1 rank of Instinct. 2 ranks of Guard. And max out your potential. That is a winner to me. Alright. Anything else? No? I think we're good. Alright, let's go. What's that now? I've seen this map before. Looks like 2 out of 5 units made the jump intact. The error accuracy needs some work. The jump margin of error is measured in kilometers. That's a little hard to count on for anything. Oh, lovely. Telefragged. It should suffice just fine for the ignorant masses, blinking the public order as a safety blanket. And I'll see that peace can crumble in an instant. All we have to do now is stabilize Sleeping Beauty, and our plan will be a success. Know this, masses! We are the Martian Successors, the bringers of a new world order. What was their deal? Were those terrorists or what? I don't know, like, a couple of them just kind of blew up, and then, like, without achieving anything, and the others just left? What losers? Alright, BTX Union Headquarters. The Martian Successors have been making demonstrations of force all over for the past 3 days. A boson jump blitz. They've used those tactically before on the field. Are using them on a strategic level as well now. If they've got that level of control, then they've got a super A-class jumper. Yeah, so I'm hoping that we're able to rescue Eureka this mission. What's shocking is that there's someone capable of not just of jumping themselves, but of enabling others to jump their specified locations. Is that why the Martian Successors abducted jumpers and conducted all those horrible experiments on them? For this operation? They still have some issues with accuracy, but considering how much open flaunting they're doing, that must mean they're assured of their victory. The Mars Polar Cap ruins. That's where they're keeping their calculation unit. Unit left behind by ancient Martians that controlled boson jumping. Towards the end of the Lizard War, the forces of Earth and Jupiter battled fiercely over them. However, the crew of the Nadeshko made a jump to a faraway location with both Unit and the Nadeshko A. The prehistoric solar system civilization ruins that control all boson jumps. The Martian Successors' research must have progressed by leaps and bounds after they got their hands on that. Given that Nurgle was in charge of managing those ruins, all I can do is apologize. No. We share some of the blame for writing them off as a group of chumps riding on Neo-Zeon's coattails. The Martian Successors will probably keep flaunting their boson jump strategy. Once they get close to a 100% accuracy rate, they'll demand that the Federation surrender. If they refuse, they'll launch pinpoint strikes on key members of government. Yeah, the ability to teleport on a massive scale like that, with that sort of accuracy, is nothing to sneeze at. You could absolutely make strategic strikes, blow up key defensive installations, key political structures, all that sorts of things, and teleport back out without repercussion. Hell, even if it's just one way, like that is an incredible amount of strategic power that you're able to leverage, which we have no real way of preventing. A bloodless coup. That's the kind of orchestration that Kusakabe loves. Afraid we'll have to bet with a P3 to deal with this. I've prepared what support I can on Nurgle's behalf. It's hard to say if they'll make it in time, though. You've got complete faith in them. Don't even try to be coy about it. I could say the same for you, President Goldwyn. And you'd be right. Justice must triumph in the end. Why the hell do you think I funded the Tyranator, despite being a complete boondoggle of a machine that will never get brought in as a mainline unit for the Federation? This is my personal super robot, damn it. We're counting on you, T3. We have every faith that you'll win. Goldwyn's a fucking nerd, is what he is. Alright. So, Mars Ice Caps, Martian Successors, HQ. Sorry, I know it's the symbol for Jupiter, and like legitimately the symbol for Jupiter. I keep on seeing it as the masculine symbol, and considering the Martians are a bunch of chauvinists, sorry, it's a symbol for Mars. Sorry, it's a symbol for Mars, but yeah. I keep on seeing it as the masculine symbol, and the Martian Successor is a bunch of chauvinists because they're a spin-off of the Jovian lizards, and yeah, like it works on multiple levels. They are a bunch of chauvinists, and they're Martians. It makes me laugh. Yeah, we've seen Kusakabe before. What's our status? I think we've seen Yamasaki before as well. Our boson jump accuracy is rising steadily. With a bit more fine-tuning, we'll be able to put our operation into motion. Finally, some decisive action. Controlling an A-class jumper's thoughts from the outside to enable a target we specify to jump to a location we specify. We worked the theory out back during the Lizard War, but War Control itself turned out to be a considerable hurdle. We used vast numbers of A-class jumpers and experiments in order to make it possible. What we eventually achieved was guidance via thought sharing. Synchronicity between two friendly humans. The relationship of husband and wife is what we got the highest synchro rate out of. The wife is solicitous of the husband, and the husband is adoring of the wife. Married life is such a beautiful thing. And what is it if not a miracle of love? When we show the wife her husband's love and guide her thoughts in an unconscious state. Akito Tenkawa and Yurika Misumaru. How ironic that they would become test subjects of the very Jovian Federation they destroyed. Akito Tenkawa may have escaped, but we've perfected the art of emulating him. And thanks to the system provided to us by Neo Zeon, we were able to succeed in making contact with her love, the Psycom. That enabled us to successfully access the calculation unit in the ruins. Let's say our research is just shy of complete now. All that remains is to put it into practice. Get the accuracy up to at least 98%. Are you sure we should take that long? I hear the T3 already landed on Mars. The matter is well in hand. To field the human weapon then. Once we eliminate the Federation government, we'll be going up against Neo Zeon next. Need a lot more of an arsenal to deal with them. So, you're finally going to field the little girl system in real combat. Ah yes, the little girl system. Nothing sus. That's purely a prototype. I want a more perfected model. Once we perfect our boson jump strategy and that system, nothing will stand a chance against us. Alright. Polar Camp Ruins, the calculation unit. Soon, your beloved will come. Allow us to be the ones to receive him. He's seen nothing of hell yet. Back on the Arcadia, however, I've now taught you everything I can. Does that make me a full master? No, you serve as part of the Jedi Council, but we do not give you the rank of master. You'll have to handle the rest yourself. Of course, you're right. Is this good, Chirico? I've upped the output a whole bunch, but I can't overstate how hard this is going to be to handle. Not a problem. You've tuned up the dog with the AT parts we got in other fights, huh? You stuck a roller dash on it along with enough weapons to make it look like a hedgehog. Really handle this thing? Oh hey, it's my way of designing a mech. Most AT pilots couldn't. But I'll need at least this much if I want to have Akito's back in this fight. Chirico, I owe you the battling back in Akuba. So, you'll be there for Akito the same way, huh? You're a hell of a lot more chivalrous than you look. You're the last guy to talk there. Oh yeah? Look who's talking yourself. Cut it out, guys. You're all the same from where I'm standing. Who? Us? Yes. Haven't you noticed before? It's true! Every one of you is a fine man! You're a perfect fit for the Arcadia! Don't sweat the small stuff. Just focus on what you gotta do. Defeating Hokushin. What comes after that? I don't know if you haven't thought about it, or you just don't want to talk about it. You'd better be ready either way. I've got my answer. The hell? A boson jump? Akito Tenkawa, I've come to laugh at you. Hokushin! A human just pulled off a boson jump? And all thanks to Yurika Misumaru and our good friend Akito Tenkawa here. Damn you! Looks like the Martian Successors are sending foot soldiers into every T3 ship. They're able to do it on an infantry level into specific hallways. That's pretty incredible. Boson jump a surprise attack? Oh, we've completely lost the initiative here. You don't want us reaching those polar cap ruins, huh? Not so. We have another objective. The girl, same golden eyes as Lapis. The pale fairy born of human technology. She would be a valuable tool. Well, don't you dare take her, alright? Ruri! Akito Tenkawa. You couldn't protect the woman you love. You won't be able to protect the daughter who supports you. Today, another person shall fade from your sight, and with her, more of your hope. You son of a... Calm down, Akito. Puberty and the rest of our group is on the disco now. Don't worry, they're not going to have their way today. I'm going. I owe the captain one. They're counting on you, Spike. Yes, it's up to us to exterminate these guys, then. We're all a bunch of creepy-looking bastards, if you ask me. You're going to regret ever setting foot on our vessels. And you live up to your words, I wonder? Please be safe. Yeah, he's kind of fucked. Like, if he's fighting the G Gundam crew, on the like if his goons are fighting the G Gundam crew on the Desco Bridge, like they're gonna kick their asses, and these guys here are gonna kick Hokushin's ass. Yeah. Honestly, that would be a really good fight to see animated. Like all of them sort of going at it. Like, yeah, that's something I'd love to see. That's frickin' Spike does more fighting on foot than he does in his jet. Like, it's just because he's in Super Robot Wars. You okay, Captain? Is that you, Spike? Jiminy. Sorry. Well, the cloud got me. Cloud? Tong Poo. The Mad Hero. The Phantom Assassin, also known as the Mad Hero. Besides weapons, he also uses superpowers and has superhuman fighting abilities. I actually remember this episode. It's been a while since I've seen Cowboy Bebop. I think I've seen it like twice before, but I don't fucking remember Tong Poo. I need to fucking rewatch Cowboy Bebop now. What sort of voice did he have again? Did he like sound like a clown or like high class or what? Bounces around, laughing sociopath horrified by cats. But it's a shame they don't have a cat on board instead of a dog. Oh, he doesn't speak. Gotcha. We speak it here. Hello, boy. Out of here, Spike. This person isn't normal. No, girl. You monster! Did the Martian Successors send you? Spike! Gotcha. So he is he's a Metal Gear Solid villain. Gotcha. Understood. Arcadia Infirmary. Well, we fucking overestimated our own crew's ability to defend Ruri, unfortunately. Oh, easy there! No sudden movements. You've got 3 broken ribs. It's Captain Ruri. Taken by the agent that the Martian Successors sent. Sorry. I should have stopped them. I see that you're still not a fan of heroes, Chippity. Is he scared of clowns? A source of Chippity's trauma. As a child, he was held hostage by terrorists disguised as circus clowns. Oh, alright then, fair enough. That would certainly traumatize a guy. In the 13th Gundam fight, Chippity had a hard time fighting against the Jester Gundam, which looked like a clown. He overcame his trauma and won the battle. Which country is the Jester Gundam? Like who? Which country represents clowns? Near Portugal, huh? Alright. Oh, hey, Senpai. Actually just had a drink then, so... whatever, let's have another drink and stretch a bit, okay? Alright, let's stretch. I need to put the Dutch one in. The windmill. There we go. Did Australia have a Gundam in G Gundam? Like, I figured it would be something like a fighting kangaroo or maybe a koala, just based on stereotypes. I have to ask. Gila? Oh, is that French talk for clown? Well, that part didn't help, that's for sure. But no. Oh, that guy's strength is downright freakish. Chippity. I asked Sabarota about it, and he said that was a human weapon that the Jovian Federation created through human modification. Gotcha. Alright, so Australia's still destroyed, understood. I think it was only Sydney, I thought. This isn't even the... I know, right? They just fucking destroy Australia all the time. What about the white dingoes? The research institutes were all destroyed when the Jovian Federation collapsed. But there was apparently at least one survivor. How's Akito? He's doing final checks at his mech. Captain Murray getting abducted must have been devastating to him. Did Hawkishin just show up to taunt Akito? Keep our attention occupied? Bastard just keep taunting us, and he bailed with a boson jump. Of course he did. What do you think you're doing in that condition? If Kiriko's supporting him from the ground, I've got the air. You seriously want to fly in that condition? I believe in always paying my debts. Spike, I'm pretty much the same as Akito there. I think it'll look like a limited deployment or something. Anyway, Scenario 28! Showdown with the Martian Successors. Mars polar cap ruins are in sight. That's where the main Martian Successors forces are holed up, I take it. I figured they'd break with the slightly more scrupulous Haman Khan eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Harry, the disco's a mess after the enemy attack. You'd better pull back. But Akito's group will rescue the captains. Leave the rest to them. Understood. The Nadesco will remain on standby in the rear. Oh, the Nadesco! Or Harry. Let's move. Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, like, Haman Khan is, like, sometimes playable in Super Robot Wars. So, like, that says something right there, at least, right? Let's move. We'll put an end to their dirty, cowardly ways once and for all. Alright, so let's sort it out. And honestly, definitely need Burning Gundam. Gunbuster, Sizzler, yeah, Ryoko, Magical Girls, yeah, Van, Nero, Priscilla, Angela, yep. And that makes one left. Alright. Who should we go with? Could use some upgrades, right? Not as much as I would like. I've got you to full, however, and you're still the frickin' getter, right? Like, deploy another, like, a manly crew, who's been horribly traumatized. That seems like it might be a good idea. Go with Rue. I haven't deployed Rue for a bit, and I do like her. It's a little bit sharper than Super Robot Wars whenever Camille shows up. Still with Sharko. Obviously, this is one of the only games Sharko appears in, so that might be worthwhile. Let's go with Ryoma. Alright, let's go with Ryoma. Let's give them their place under the sky. Okay, so alright, so we've got their base over there, enemies gonna be spawning there. Okay, let's see. Let me just quickly check the objectives of this. Alright, interesting. Okay. Alright, fairly easy Tech P bonus. SR point is... Oh, interesting. Yeah, SR point basically wants us to defeat 20 enemies before the victory condition. Okay. Apparently is a spin-off story that has Jumping Gundam, which is piloted by an intelligent kangaroo. That sounds about right. That sounds familiar. Like, I feel like I have read about this before. Alright, anyway, let's start assigning people in correct order. You do get like a movement boost when you go hyper, so you might be fine up the front. You also want to keep like just the really slow people back, so that they can battleship their way forward. So yeah, Van over there. Yeah, Noriko can come back. probably fine. Oh, LB. There we are. Alright. Okay. Looks good to me. Let's deploy. You gonna be all okay there, Spike? You be in bed right now? You've got no business straining yourself. Shut up. I owe the captain for coming to get me, even in that mystery space. She only got abducted to start with because I screwed up. There's no reasoning with you when you get like this. Don't do anything too crazy, Spike. I'm gonna do what I can. If I bite it, that's on me. You hear that, Akito? You're the man of the hour. You've got your back into that base. Ain't no point trying to talk us out of it now. Your Black Serena's the best suited mech we have for enemy breakthroughs. Save your beloved yourself, Akito. On. You should have the power you need to get the job done. You're in a position to do something, then do it. You don't want any regrets later. Got it. Welcome wagons here. Look at all those things. Looks like the majority of the Martian Successors' forces have been moved here. I mean, technically they don't even have to concentrate their forces in strategic ways. That they can just focus on jump everywhere. Not having to predict where you gotta go and being able to just reinforce immediately. That's another pretty impressive power. Hokushin's group is missing. Yeah, the SR point defeat 20 enemies. I think there's a fair few enemies there, and a fair few of them are pretty weak, so won't be a problem. Up along. I know those guys. Stay sharp. All units. We're going to rescue the people being held captive by the Martian Successors. And we're also going to crush them. First, get Akito's group into the ruins. Take out every enemy standing between them and their goal. Akito doesn't reach the target point in 3 minutes, the operation's a bust. Yeah, there you go. That's why it wants you to defeat 20 enemies before the victory condition. You got 3 turns to do it. Here goes, Akito! Keep your head in the game. Right. I don't have time to beat myself up right now. Come on. Just wait for me. Please. There we go. Akito has to enter the ruins within 3 turns. And, you got yourself an upgrade, didn't you? Yeah, looking pretty good there, Jericho. Alright. So, Scope Dog Turbo Custom, the last red shoulder. Chirico's Scope Dog Turbo Custom. An atypical customization that was cobbled together using parts from units similar to the Scope Dog. There are concerns about its safety, but Mirza's main concern was getting something put together, though he complained that there were about 50 parts that didn't fit properly. Other than Chirico, another 3 units were made for Gregor, Mirza, and Byman. Its weapons can be purged after expending all the ammo so it doesn't become dead weight. 4 of them are naturally skilled pilots and went toe-to-toe against former Red Shoulder soldiers piloting cutting-edge models. Alright. It doesn't actually have a purge feature like some mechs do, like the Arbalest upgrade and the Double Zeta full armor. However, We do have the missiles, shoulder pods, all of assault, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, well, let me just double check to see if it upgraded any of its other stats. So this is, yeah, scenario 28. So HP plus 200, armor plus 100, mobility plus 10, sight plus 5, weapon damage is boosted by 200, and yeah, so I've got the other turbo custom part over here as well. Alright. Anyway, let's move forward, shall we? We have a whole bunch of speedy bastards up front. So naturally, they're going to charge forward and see about taking down these butters. Alright, and yeah, Akiko has to get in here on turn 3. As for enemy numbers, there's 30 enemies, so we've got to kill 2/3 of them to get our imaginary SR point. Pretty doable, in my opinion. Now, let's... no, we're not fucking ending the turn. Or there. Where it looks like it's the same bloody square. Very, very slight. Okay. So get on board. Nero, you get on board. And Allenby, you get on board. Over here. Get on board. Jung, you get on board. And Van, you get on board. And we are going to accelerate and probably accelerate. There we go. I want a few more people to jump on board. Angela was back here. And Sizo. Oh, Sizo, you get on board. Yeah, the way this map is, I completely missed Angela in the back over here. I would have had her placed further forward because of her ridiculous movement speed. To prevent her from losing morale from docking. Priscilla, you can get on board as well. Alright. Move on up. That's Gary. I guess you can kill this guy. Why not? Get started.
機械が相手ならさっさと叩き潰す。コンビネーションで決める。とどめ。
Give him Sam a chance. But obviously we don't want Sagiri to get every single kill. You get a level though, so congratulations. Who I want to dock with you? Depends. How far are these guys going to move forward? Yeah, they might move forward, in which case I can use Emerald Typhoon for a bit extra damage. I should have Oh, hold on. I almost forgot to do something. You girls start with max SP, don't you? So let's just throw a 4C onto someone. And let's just make it... Okay, why not? Me. How do you accelerate, I think? And you can use fortune. Go. Alright. Yum. Maybe I should have put you on the ship instead, but what's done is done. That'll be fine. I know I have no right to do that. Just sit tight, everyone. I'm coming.
戦争の道具を叩く距離を詰めるこれで所詮は AI か
I mean, you kind of got hit. You can't say that. Okay. Let's end our turn.
AI 制御の機体だ
Level up. It's okay, every hit he takes makes him stronger. Where's a crit? Kind of wish these butters had... God damn, move forward, you coward! Thank you. Heads up! Something's coming out of the ruins! That... warship? The Eucharist. Is that Lapis? A top-secret battleship built by Nurgle Heavy Industries. It used the perfected one-operator system tested in Nadesco B, making it a prototype for the Nadesco C. It was the carrier for Akito's Black Serena and was fitted with quadruple gravity blast as standard equipment. It also carried many Butter, the unmanned weapons used by the Jogian Federation. Incidentally, Eucharis is the name of a bulbous plant in the Amaryllis family, and its name signifies pure heart. Akito. The girl in control of Akito Tenkawa's mothership, the Eucharis, Lapis Lazuli. She hasn't got a voice, so I'm guessing she's not going to bring her quadruple grav cannons to bear, unfortunately. What the? What? I had an ad break! Alright, so we will pause the game here for a moment, and we will resume momentarily. Alright, see you shortly! Alright, and we're back. So, let's see where Lapis is going with this, shall we? Heck, I think that's moving funny. Did that warship do something? It got us! That was cracking using gravity wave transmissions. So, it's intruded into our systems? Unfortunately, any countermeasures on my part won't be able to keep up. Then we just have to destroy the mothership, the mother system, warship. Wait, why, Akito? Lapis is in that thing. Who's Lapis? Lapis comes from a Nurgle lab. A designed human, created through genetic engineering. She was using the Eucharist there to support me before. But you were defeated, and now she belongs to us. Rokushin! They used mind control on her? Fucking Hokushin taking everyone away from Akito, jeez. That's beyond the pale! That it is. But all of this can be laid at the feet of Akito Tenkawa's impotence. Hokushin's really got it out for Akito in terms of just making the poor guy suffer by taking away everything and everyone important to him. Fuck Hokushin. And then he's obviously blaming Akito for it. You must be filled with regret and hatred. If you want to atone for it all, then come to me. He ran off. So, you don't have any decent way to stop the cracking? Guys, we've got more incoming. Lovely. More targets. You sound worked up, Camille! Yazan! Guess what? I'm a UND service officer now. Time to get to work. You're attacking us? You're willing to become a pawn of aliens to make the war even bigger? You're so narrow-minded, Camille! It's not gonna matter who's an Earthling and who's an alien in the age to come. Yeah, it's Yazan. They offered him money to kill people, and like him killing people, then yeah, Yazan's gonna join up. Like, this guy is a soldier because he likes to hurt others. And fight. This is right up his alley. As long as it's got a war to fight, I can easily live in it. I can't believe we're stuck going up against the UND in the middle of this mess. We're at a considerable disadvantage. I don't like the looks of it one bit. Yeah, this guy is not a new type, and he's able to fight against them, because he is that fucking skilled. Gotta beat that down now. This is your chance, Akito. I know you. You were planning to eventually save this Lapis girl anyway, right? Yeah. Great! You can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Save your wife, the captain, and the kid all at once. You can have a showdown with your arch nemesis while you're at it. With 1 stone. Not to mention getting to defeat a group of absolute heels. 5! 5 with 1 stone! You gotta step up. Yeah. Stick to the plan and support Akito's breakthrough. Crush anyone who picks a fight with us. That's how we do things on this ship. It's fine. I've only got your back until we break in. After that, I'm doing my own thing. Spike? No offense, but I've got a battle of my own to fight. I like them being all buddy-buddy as well. Like, it definitely works well. These guys are blocking my path a little bit. I mean, it's not gonna matter. Like, look how fucking close I am. And I wish I could give you a... I wish you had focus. Like, focus would be nice to have in this particular situation, considering I'm going to charge you into this, this whole mess. First... So we've got standing tortoises and skirt dogs, and the Hambrabi with Yazan, the fucker over here. One of the Titan's transforming mobile suit. Its various stabilizers give it excellent mobility, which can be further improved when it is in mobile armor form. Its simple transformation mechanism means that it can transform mid-battle and is also easily mass-produced. The Hammurabi has a unique attack known as the Shockwire or Sea Snake, which delivers strong electrical shocks, damaging both the unit and the pilot inside. 3 Hammurabi units in Yardan's squad demonstrated excellent battle capacity. And yeah, so that's the spider web over there. Thankfully, there's no pilot damage in this game, or else that would 100% be a weapon that deals pilot damage. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use pirate strategy as well here. This is the turn that we're going to be moving into the enemy formations. So it makes the most sense to use that here versus next turn where we'll be all in range anyway. So, all units. Let's also activate Funds Finder. I feel like here is appropriate. Okay, so let's move you in here. And we'll have you fight against this one, I think. Let's do that. Get you a bunch of levels.
向かってくるなら人間相手でも容赦はしねえ。レザー！バカだ！
It's fun leapfrogging. There we go, 4 levels. Faith and wall acquired. Beautiful. Let's start shooting this guy.
この私にかなうと思って。
このままじゃ奴に踏み潰される。犬が象に勝てないことはない。やっ
Go to this case though.
シズラーの頑丈さ思い知ったかしら。
Yeah, you go after this one.
戦争ってやつには興味はねえが
Always impressed at how much HP Van's got.
してる場合じゃねえ
Deal with that one.
サラリーマンと軍人の意地の張り合いだ。隙が見えた。
反応が遅いぞ。
ポ
ンコツが。AT にはおあつらえ向きの獲物だ。
社軍その9。ピンチの時こそビジネスチャンスだ。
Christ opportunity. Okay. Just gonna quickly check. Okay, so it looks like 13 extra enemies showed up there. You killed 3 enemies so far. No worries. Have I accelerated you? Not yet. Well now though. You don't have but you can't do post movement on a map attack, unfortunately. Oh well. Just blast some goons. And I'm gonna hold on a second. These guys have like distortion field, don't they? Range, demon, gravity. They do as well. Alright. Doesn't matter. I'll still do it, but just needed to know. Blast this one because we'll get an attack down, and we'll use bullseye after all. We're going to be attacking this. So here we go.
狙いがつけづらい相手だ。十分に引きつけろ。
Because distortion barrier might just no sell the support attack, so we'll just have to see. Boy, that's right. I think I might have skimmed over the wording there. I think with gravity and lasers, like, it's nullified if it's below that amount, and otherwise it gets all the way through. Whereas with other attacks, it's reduced damage by like 1,000. Alright. So close. Double check that. Yeah, cancel damage below 3,000, reduce 1,000 by others. Gotcha. Alright. One of them funny wording things.
闘志よ、今こそ燃え上がれ。
俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめと轟き叫ぶ。バークレッツゴートゥピカ
Such a good song to go with it as well. I'm gonna land. You can take advantage of a support attack. No? No maximum firepower, you've got the ammo for it, buddy. Alright, support defend is coming into play there. That's why it's not getting through to do a kill. Alright. It's all the more reason for the shoulder missiles. Alright. Yes, go.
無人機をいくら倒しても自慢にゃなんねえが。ディストーション
On
フィ
the
ールド
plus
展開。
side, you won't feel as guilty, right?
やるぜ。ぶっちぎりだ。
Pretty good damage on the defender as well.
「これともあろうもんが情けねえ。
俺も続く。運のないやつだ。
Oh, I started taking part in a BattleTech RPG using a time of warfare, and we had like a simulator battle just to sort of get into the swing of things. The mech that I've been assigned is actually a Wolverine. It's not based on photons or anything, but it is one of the unseen. It's actually one of the mechs from Dogrim. So I find that rather amusing. We can get a kill over here, huh? Let's take advantage of that, shall we? We need to get some kills with you.
AI による制御ならばパターンが読めるはずです。緑の切符。
Spread out a little bit. Over to here. Oh, and in case people aren't aware, it looks like Rayo is getting a remake, and guess who's doing the music for it? None other than Yuki Kajiura, who you might know, who's worked on a few like little-known anime like Madoka, My Hime, Sword Art, Fate Zero, sorry, Kara no Kyokai. So that's gonna be fun. No, we don't want that. Oh yeah, and dot hack sign, of course. Silly me. Dot hack sign should not be excluded from that. One of the first anime that used her music that I've seen. Very, very good soundtrack for that. My apologies. Thank you very much for including that, wizard. Let's go with that.
困ってる人たちは助けなくっちゃ。赤い稲妻。
She's dabbled a little bit in Gundam as well. She's used to be with the affiliated with Seesaw, and they did the first ending for Gundam Seed. I think Fiction Junction also did some Gundam Seed stuff as well.
絶対に負けないぞ。この戦闘、私が引き継ぐ。体ごとぶつかるつもりで。
Down here. You get the level, but you get the kill. Which is perfectly acceptable. Okay, let's have you start sniping the back row. Hey, Windbreaker, how you going? And why, yes, I would like to focus. There we go. Oh, fucking Obari pose right there. Except with a gun. Okay, so we like Obari pose on this channel. I think something about there being like a sequel to Expelled from Paradise as well, right? This game makes Expelled from Paradise look way better. I mean, that's what Super Robot Wars does, right? I've never seen Expelled from Paradise. I haven't heard the best things about it. Like, it definitely did a lot to sell Cross-Eng to me. So yeah, that's just Super Robot Wars doing its job. And blast these guys. Bucket blast him.
ちょっと位置が悪い。大丈夫です。強気でいきましょう。
Nah, you're not out
ツイ
of
ンストライ
position.
カーを出します。先輩の勝利を信じてます。期待されると
Yeah,
か
I think I heard something about like new Expel from Paradise like stuff coming out soon, so ignore that one. Let's focus on dealing some more damage to the guys down this way, shall we? You guys are tanky.
我らの名を記憶せよ。
痛いわね。絶対許さないんだから。
Support defend, eh? Well, let's bypass that by going straight to this checker.
攻撃する。我が闘志はまだ折れてはいない。一撃必中。俺も死ぬ気はない。とどめは刺せるときに刺す。望まなくても戦いがついて回る。
Just keep going, grind them down.
俺はこのままやられるのか。
So debuff was put on them anyway. Mobility, gotcha. Maybe why it was we only had such bad odds there. Alright. Yeah. Now a whole lot more spread out than I usually prefer, but that's okay. If we lose this fight, it could mean the whole Earth falling into the Martian Successors' hands. But I'll cross that bridge if I get there. I've got a battle of my own to fight. Wait, damn clown. Always pay my debt.
勝手に火星を自分たちのものにしてんじゃねえよ。
Frank steals Spike again.
するぜ。
敵のエースを祝福を傾く。
手を抜いてんならそのままだ。
Obviously, I've still got troops on the battleship over here. Third here. And deal with you.
お前たちは俺が潰す。絶対。最大戦速。
That's not too shabby.
機体の反応が鈍い。やってみせねば。
フィールドの出力は
Deflected. Okay. Now let's deploy one else, shall we? No, you can take it. L&D's
真っ
tough.
向勝負。そこノーベルラップ。
ガンダムの地に落ちたものだな。現れたガンダムめ。
雑だったかな。
Okay, let's blast you. Don't need to throw anything down here. I suppose I could spirit it to unlock stronger attacks. Baseball time.
どうして人間同士で戦うのよ。銀河のバックスクリーンまで飛んでけ。バスターホームラ
当たりどころが悪かったか。
That's what we like to
反
see.
撃できないだと。原因は何だ。
I'll get you to go. We've got a bunch of enemies here. Hold on. There we go. Get you a little bit further in, shall we? And let's go take that one. You guys would love this guy. And finally, rally time. Yeah, Barrier Buster is actually going to be quite nice here, so let's... Okay, so I think that just leaves... yeah, just leaves you left. And I can... just annihilate a bunch of them. Yeah, I can resist annihilating them, to be honest. It's fucking satisfying. Yeah, so we're almost halfway there. Honestly, we're gonna kill a few up here in retaliation. Bunch over here in retaliation. Just soften these guys up so that they can go up to someone else. Yeah, I might do that. I'll soften these guys up and let someone else do it. And if they still die for some reason, well, that's their own fault.
ちょっと位置が悪い。大丈夫です。強気でいきましょう。特務参加の力を一つにするわよ。ターゲットの位置確認。各武装セット確認。
X は先行してください。早く交代しろ。キ
ャリア室は援護をお願いします。
I think my energy weapon needs to click when it's out of ammo.
がけで飛び込む
Obviously like a ballistic weapon does, because she got the hammer that's coming down on nothing. Why would an energy weapon
最後は
click?
これよ
Cool. I mean, we've established that President Goldwyn is exactly that kind of person. Yes, he would fund the Tyranado the way that he is. Probably will look cool.
出てきた以上女性だろうと容赦はしない。今のはまさに神業です。
大サービスでもう一撃まずは撃つ
You know what's a shame, actually? I feel like if Neon Genesis Evangelion were in this, Sagiri and Misato would really hit it off together.
やるな。
Alright, let's end our turn there. Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, that's precisely what we were looking for. Suppose another character who would also hit would actually be Tsunaragi from Gundam 00. The battleship captain there. She's also got a similar sort of attitude. No. They're try the 2 tube missiles. Probably get a crit anyway, right? See how things go. Oh, hip mounted, huh? See, there we go. Crit. All good. A little bit. I feel like Ramius is a little bit more serious than Tsunaragi is. But Tsunaragi is... yeah. Look, it's sort of the what lady captain. Yeah, I was just about to sort of say that as well, sort of like looking for the words, like they could have been treated better in the series that they were in. Honestly, Gundam Seed is not very good with its female characters. At least eventually we get the G-Witch. RPG, which really needed another season.
どちらにもフィールドがある。
機械になって負けていられない。
I still haven't finished Team Crux.
そら、乱れ打ち。
Yeah, that's why I haven't finished it. And they decided to just focus on UC fan service as well. In 12 episodes, you don't really have the space for that.
誘爆の心配はないな。標的は決まっている。
Yeah, yeah.
やはり無謀な計画だ。
They took Char's words from Char's counterattack and took that to heart completely and utterly. Oh no, I'm not talking about Char himself. I'm talking like out of character, like the people making UC, like they themselves are treating Lala as a mother to them, and they want to be back by their mother or something. By treating her as this precious being. Is a shoot down. I want to shoot down. Let's go with that. I am as well. Like, it started off with so much promise, in my opinion, so the letdown was huge. I quite liked IBO. Like, I've gone on record before on stream saying that I really enjoy IBO. Yes, I feel like it could be better at times. But I did enjoy that sort of like dark, sort of like Gundam sort of tale, this more sort of like gritty, like gangster sort of storyline with the boys, and yeah, like that. I don't necessarily mind misery point all the points, so that's just me. And but other people are free to like not like that, because like that is not going to be everyone's cup of tea. I did enjoy that sort of arc ending. Basically, the minute they miss with the long-range sniper shot, where everything starts going downhill, like really sort of like pulls at your heart, and yeah, I was on board for that.
日下部閣下の志を理解できぬ愚か者が
Yazan and his crew haven't gotten a chance to act yet.
ガンバスターの私も痛みなんて怖くない。人類同士が争ってる場合じゃないのに。
Now that's fair.
これだ。
Okay. Just caught up as got disintegrated from reality. No, I am with you on that, Wizard. I didn't hate the entire cast in IBO or Angel Beats, so like I was fine with them. I can see why people would.
よくもやったわね。
But yeah, if I get to the point where like everyone sucks, everyone's doomed, why should I care about this? That is a cardinal sin for a piece of fiction, okay? Everyone's got different limits on that, certainly. So you do have to be careful with it. But yeah, when you hit that point for something, then like it's just not going to appeal to a person anymore. So yeah. Well, that's ooh, we are still in range for that. Beautiful. All right. I thought that was going to be out of range. Actually, I think that's the one that we attacked anyway. So okay.
ここが男の見せ所。随分腕が落ちたなネロ。なんのブランクなんとすぐに埋めてやる。
思い切って飛ばしていくよ。これでとどめよ。ノーベルラッフー。
交渉ちょうだい。ままでは。
Yep, still got some more. Alright, fair enough.
ここにもガンダムがいるか。
どんなもんよ。私の邪魔はさせないよ。これでとどめよ。
Yeah, it's like, for me, G-Quats was definitely getting to the point where I didn't care about any of the characters. Which is why I didn't finish it. I might finish it just so that I can say that I finished it and see just how big of a fuck-up it was by the end. But, like, again, that being said, why should I watch something that I don't like? And we've got our ad break here, so we will take a brief pause and resume in a few minutes. Okay.
まだ何か手はあるはずだ。俺の方も余裕はない。
Okay, Alright, and we're back. So, let's go see how things are going here, shall we? A solo assault, buddy. Hey, Dr. Anime, how you going? Alright, so we're at the point where you should be receiving hardly any damage.
お返しはするさ。仕留める。
Oh, had the shadows of his buddies there. That was interesting. SpongeBob is so fucking cool. Why did he even do this one? There's hardly any health left. It's cool attack, whatever. And you've also got regenerating ammo, so it doesn't matter. You've just unlocked his final form, buddy.
仕留める。
Buff his health though, so that he's got a bigger margin for his 10% line. It always gets so bloody scary seeing him this low. And like before he gets there, he's actually more vulnerable at full HP, because he's not getting all his damage reduction going on. Oh, we don't actually have... Yeah, we're out of missiles for once. Alright. There we go. Heavy machine gun. Come at me!
行動に支障はない。やり方が気に食わないな。その後継者は永遠にするまい。
Unfortunately, we've got like a team-wide regeneration. Oh, holy shit. Okay, this is huge. This activating at 30% instead of 10% means it is a whole lot easier to activate and a whole lot easier to maintain. Because normally we would lose it every turn because we would regenerate 10% of our health. Which is just what I was talking about before. Now we don't! Now we don't! Yeah, as you said, Wizard, Yuriko is ready to be unkillable. And that's also another character that we don't have to get Proud Ace for. But yeah, some characters get ace bonuses that are some characters get ace bonuses that you go, oh yeah, that's good. This one fucking makes it. This one is an awesome ace bonus. Let's throw down a fortune as well. Might as well have that active. Not in range, unfortunately, but yeah, we'll do that. We still haven't got the Yazan's crew. This is still just the Martian Successors.
こっちは一発が命取りなんだよ。勝手に火星を自分たちのものにしてんじゃねえよ。盛り上げてくれよ。そうだよ。
Let's have ourselves a drink and stretch a bit. Good trip. Well done. Still going. Oh, another kill for Spike, that's why we activated Fortune. The previous games, I think sometimes, like, Fortune, like, expired if you failed to kill the person. I feel like that used to be a thing. Like the modern ones, you can have Fortune on and it only procs when you kill an enemy, but I think in the previous ones, if you fail to kill an enemy, then Fortune would expire and you've just wasted your SP, so you have to be really damn sure that you're killing the enemy. I feel like you gotta block the attack anyway. Actually, no, hold on. These are the anti-missile attacks rather than the gravity beams. Oh, dodge. That guy got XCOM'd. Yeah, again. There was an incredibly imbalanced item that you could get in SOW 30, which basically gave fortune to everyone on your team. There was also a paired item to give gain to everyone on your team. You have to upgrade your battleship to like level 10 in 2 different slots to get those items, but fuck, it was pretty fucking ridiculous. The scratch in the paint, huh? Virus Buster Surge PS. I mean, I'll look it up. Like, generally, I'm not the biggest fan of ecchi sort of stuff. But again, I genuinely enjoy Cross-Ange. Virus Buster Surge is an Abari series as well, huh? Alright. So a Abari style fan service as well, huh? Gotcha. Locked.
フィナンシャルキャンセラー全開。このサイズ差だと張り付かれると面倒なことになる。突っ込むわよ、シズラ。とどめの一撃。
Yeah, Abari is a pervert, and I use that in the positive sense of the word. Like, normally I don't use pervert as a positive word, but, like, for Abari, like, there's just something about the way that he sort of does things that, like, yeah, he's horny about it, but, like, he's doing it, like, in a certain specific way. It's the sort of thing that's, like, it's that difference between, like, pornography and, like, art, I guess. Not that there's anything wrong with pornography. Hey Kailash, how you going? Yeah. Like, Abari is the sort of person who just goes all the way. He's shameless about it, and like, you don't sort of respect that. It's a similar sort of way that Yoko Taro is at times. Why is Saizo in that suit? Why shouldn't he be in a suit? He's dressed for combat. He's dressed for work. Oh. Allow that. No, it was against you saying pervert. Alright, before that, I'd probably have to watch, like, Devilman or something, or, like, some of his, That's the fact that I just said Yoko Taro. Yeah, fair enough. Like, watch some of his good stuff, and then I can sort of, like, appreciate some of the, like, just the general art of things, I guess. I didn't watch Dan Cougar Nova, actually. That's something that that I should watch. One of my friends likes Dan Cougar Nova. Oh no, Devilman's still in the guy. Sorry, that's my mistake. Got mixed up a little bit. Yeah, fair enough. Obari. Alright. Brave Bang Gravel was Obari. I didn't know that. That makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. That was one I was sort of meant to get around to watching, but I didn't. But, yeah, suddenly I understand it now. Yeah.
修復の時は終わりだ。ここから逆転する。仕事に命を懸けるのは傭兵も俺も同じだ。スラッシュリッパー展開。
Virus Buster Surge was his first TV series as director. Obviously, he'd been doing like overs beforehand. That was his first TV series.
必ずやってみせる。
これ以上は持たねえ。
You know what? Did you give you some gain as well? Why not?
AT がおあつらえ向きの獲物だ。
Okay, that was a little bit before Virus Buster, although that one wasn't over.
サラリーマンと軍人の意地の張り合いだ。外しはしない。
I mean, that's a game as well. The game was first. Gotcha. Okay. First world that put him on the map was Fatal Fury. Alright. Yeah, as I said, Dan Kuganova is something that one of my friends particularly likes. I know that Fatal Fury had a motion picture though. But yeah, if you gotta... Yeah, I can see Obari doing my justice, certainly. Yeah.
こんなろくでもない場所で死ねるか。AT にはおあつらい向きの獲物だ。
勇む力。仕事に命を懸けるのは傭兵も俺も同じだ。スラッシュリッパーで行く。奴を切り裂け。
Obari did the designs for Super Robot Wars Z. That might explain Sexago's popularity, as well as Rand. Oh, here comes Yazan. I think I might choose to dodge this one. Oh, you're fine. Bravo and SRW would be good. Bravo's still a fairly new series, so Like, who knows, we might be able to see it in the next SRW game, perhaps? Yeah, which was at about the same time as Bravern. I suppose you've only got like so much space for like new series, right? It sometimes does take a little while. G-Witch was particularly popular, so I feel like that was like a bit of a no-brainer in terms of including. Of course, Bravern was popular as well, but most badass anime named Martian Kaiser. Original Bubblegum Crisis is a mess, but also really ahead of its time. Oh, alright. Yeah, I was watching Bubblegum Crisis, and I was enjoying that. Although I think Bubblegum Crisis was I watching though? Can't remember now. Talk about the over, I think, are we? Now, I might have been watching the TV series of Bubblegum Crisis, rather than the over. Anyway. Hurry, Akito. We've got 1 minute left to break through, or we'll all have to retreat. I know. Keep you cool. I'll take down any enemies that try to get close to you. Let's do this! It's up to us to make a path for Akito. Ah, that's a shame. Quit lollygagging and move your butt. Right. That's right, Akito. This battle stopped being yours alone a long time ago. Oh yeah, we very much got that. That's 26. We only needed 20. I did feel like we took down a fair few there, considering how long that bloody took. Alright. Okay, so we could just rush Akito in. Because that's not going to end the scenario. Do I want to do that? I think we're probably still going to stay here, right? I think 8-episode Overlord data is very much part of anime cyberpunk history and worth a watch. I have seen like a few sort of scenes from the OVA for Bubblegum Crisis, and yeah, like they did a great job with it. I mean, even the TV series also looks really good to this day, in my opinion. The characters in it are fun. Honestly, it's like I just genuinely enjoy having like a powerful cast of female leads. That's always a good time. Anyway. Oh, and I'm just in for a bigger treat when I watch the OVA, right? Okay. Yeah, so I'm saving the game here, and I'm going to just have Akito go in here, because I figured this will probably take off the debuff on us, and everyone around us will still be alive for us to deal with. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. If for some reason people run away, we can just reload. Okay, let's go in here. While we're at it, take this guy down.
結末なのかよ。
Spike's going in as well, huh? Black Serena, Swordfish have broken into the ruins. Ground forces, after them. Everybody else, hold the line. Look at her. Spike. Oh, you guys now. Take down that clown. Inside the Mars Polar Cap ruin. Found you, clown. Boy! You look surprised that I came. Want to find out? You want to know why I did? It's not my style to take a beating and let it go unchallenged. Not to mention, after you abducted the little girl right in front of me, I'd never sleep at night if I didn't do something about you. Here I am, doing something about you. Whatever it takes to get done. Spike sounds a little bit Dresden here, to be honest. Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Monster! To be fair, Dresden sounds like Spike. That's fair as well. Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Damn it. Maybe I should have brought along the whole Shuffle Union. You're my fan and Chirica good measure. Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! What the hell is wrong with me? There's a war going on outside. Here I am, being hung up over this stupid monster. And again, that means that's the only life for me. Also, to be fair, Cowboy Bebop is very much a noir story, and the Dresden Files are also a noir story. And you get certain sort of stylistic choices there with like the protagonists. So there you go. They're both just sort of fitting the noir archetype, I guess. Although obviously Harry is a wizard and Spike is a cowboy. Yeah, Dresden is certainly scaling like cosmic horror fantasy 100%. Like basically ever since the Red Court incident and the conclusion of that, it's scaled a fair bit. I do miss the noir. I do still enjoy the cosmic horror, and like the recent book actually, like what was it, 12 months or something? That did go a bit back into the noir a little bit. It brought the scales, brought the stakes down again, I thought, which I enjoyed. Considering like Jim Butcher, the author, was sort of like going through some shit in his life, and it took him a while to make 12 months. Yeah, 12 months. Like that one, that would help to like bring things back a little bit, which was needed after what happened in the previous book, and gave Dresden some time to sort of like unwind, like heal a bit, and do some lower stakes work, and yeah, slows the pace. Yeah. Which was a good decision to make, considering, as you said, Peace Talks and Battleground was a lot to the point of it. Not having fun? Yeah, fair enough. I enjoyed it. Obviously, we don't have to enjoy the same things. You're annoying the hell out of me. Down a little. What the? Are we showing a picture of a cat? Jesus. Julia. Pat! No! I'm a little lost. What I'm getting out of this is that you hate Cat. Enough that they drag you nuts. Literally. Got a pretty painful background myself. So, I get where you're coming from. At least a little bit. I'll set you free from your past. Permanently. Leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but it ends an end. Seriously though, those bad memories popping into my head out of nowhere. Yeah. That's a legitimate complaint. It is no longer what you were seeking from the series. Because yeah, I genuinely enjoy a story about a scrappy street-level wizard. I am still enjoying the cosmic horror, but it has stopped being about a scrappy street-level wizard, so... And that's fine. People can enjoy a series for part of it, and then stop enjoying it later on, and decide, you know what, I'm gonna stop there. I don't enjoy this anymore, or like maybe they continue and be like, it's not the same as what I liked. I still like it a bit, but not as much as before, or you know what I mean. Is that the ruins? Cube! I've been waiting for you, Akito Tenkawa. Martian. Your beloved is no longer here. Your princess is in another castle. What? Such anger! Already, you're adding more to the despair you felt a few short minutes ago. What are the dreams you see? The time your loved one was taken away, or when you were powerless to save her. The thing that keeps appearing in my mind. What is that? The calculation unit that controls boson jump. It connects the people's consciousnesses. Yurika Misumaru has been dragged from her happy little dream. Now, her feelings are being transmitted to those within the ruin. I imagine that some painful memories deep down in everyone's heart. Where's Yurika? Would you like me to answer that question? Or another question? You decide. What? I can tell you where Yurika Misumaru is bound. Or I can tell you the whereabouts of Ruri Hoshino and Lapis Lazuli. One or the other. Choose wisely, Akito Tenkawa. I choose... Ruri! Hey, you got two princes coming to your rescue. Akito, Spike, where's Yurika? No. Akito. She's been taken away again. Tsukiyomi. I didn't know you were here. The Nurgle Secret Service stormed the place while the T3 launched their frontal attack. He was with, the Jovians, but then he sort of defected afterwards, after doing the assassination attempt. Yeah, that's right. Martian successors aren't the only ones using boson jump tactics. Tsukiyomi, take care of Lapis, please. I wish we could recruit Lapis. Like, her battleship sounds really awesome. Akito. You've got everything, Lapis. You don't have to fight anymore. I have to go. Reporting, sir! Ruri Hoshino and Lapis Lazuli have both been extracted by Nurgle. In addition, Yurika Misumaru appears to have been abducted by someone. Blasted Nurgle! Since when have they had an insertion team? Fine. You take care of your business. Yeah. Get out unscathed. Mental scars are the worst part, but hold on tight, Ruri. Thank you, Akito. Now that we've lost Lapis Lazuli, we can't utilize system hijacking tactics. Then, we'll just have to field everything we've got. Goons! Fire goons! Please. You're not still sitting around. This is bad. It's a ground here. L. You look at this wrong, okay? Think about what you and Judo do together, right? You're a salvage team. What's that over there? Why, that's just mobile salvage. See? We're in an even better spot than we were before. The hammer of justice shall smite all who dare to oppose us. Gravity blast! Here goes! SWW. Well, she's in one game. But that's a shame. Also, Harry just stole all of our XP and money. Boo! Boo! Hey, the Nadesco? Your ride's here, Captain! Nothing says madly daring do like a mystery savior showing up out of nowhere. No enemies to kingdom come. Is you, Seiya? Yep! I had a feeling this would come up. I knew jumping was the right move. Urubatake! Woo! A former head mechanic of the Nadeshiko A. He is 34 years old. During the Lizard War, he spent most of his time in an abandoned factory making illegal modifications until his skills got him scouted out by Prospector. Herb and mechanic. But don't try and cheat on your wife with Hikaru, okay? That's not right. Though he had a wife and kid, he did not hesitate in accepting the offer of boarding the Nadeshiko A. He enjoys messing with fixtures aboard the ship to create new inventions, crafting models, and making dioramas. After the Lizard War, he returns home, patches things up with his wife, and the two of them happily await their oncoming newborn. But after the Martian Successor uprising, Ruri comes to visit him, and he ends up joining the autonomous Nadesco squad. Despite his wife trying to hold him back, he goes out, taking hit after hit to save his allies from danger. Yeah. Actually an interesting sort of character point there with Urubatake there. Normally I don't really like pervert characters or anything like that. Urubatake wasn't sort of over the top, and that was a fairly sort of realistic portrayal of someone developing sort of feelings for a co-worker, being rejected and sort of realizing that his true love is still back home, and that he doesn't need to have that he shouldn't and doesn't need an affair or anything. So yeah, I genuinely like Urubatake. Yep, I had a feeling this would come up. You jumping was the right move. Call me a fair-weather friend if you must. Look at this! Look at this red-hot plot twist! And a load of this mechanic! Mission Soul and me refuses to let me sit by, while new tech and mystery tech are in every new development. That must be Seiya Urubatake, the Desco's previous mechanic crew chief. Omobikane and the rest of us have transferred here to the Nadesco Sea, which Nurgle has provided for our use. You've got plans like that. Notify us ahead of time. Now, you know what they say. Deceive your enemies, you must first deceive your friends. That's all well and good. But how did you jump Seiya? You don't get to explain that one by calling it a fair-weather ship. You'll see once you're on board. Coming aboard then. Welcome back, Captain. It's nice to see you safe and sound. Minato! I was worried about you, Riri. Former helmsman of the Nadesco A. He is 27 years old. Minato and her crewmate, Goat Hori, were lovers for a time, but they ended their relationship during the voyage. She later falls in love with Tsukuro Shiratori, a Jovian Federation soldier and her enemy, but he gets assassinated by the Jovians for his desire to find peace with Earth. After the Blizzard War, he takes Yukina Shiratori, sister of the late Tsukumo, with her to Ohin City, where she becomes a teacher. Yukina as well! Joining the fight, okay? Sister of the late Tsukumo Shiratori and a citizen of the Jovian Federation. Quite fond of her brother, and thinking that he was swindled by Earthlings during the Blizzard War, she boarded the Nadesco with a mind to assassinate Minato Haruka. But she is instead persuaded by Minato, and acts as a go-between between her and her brother. When Tsukumo is killed at the end of the Blizzard War, she is left without any remaining relatives, and is taken away by Minato to Ohin City to attend school. She then joins the track and field team and even attends the Summer Intertire tournament. Minato, Yukina, when hiring crew for the Nadesco Sea, I got the band back together, so to speak. The Nadesco Sea. Next step up from the Nadesco Bees concept. Manned by the finest crew. If you don't mind, I'd like to try out a certain tactic. You got an idea, man? Harry, I'm putting all of the Nadesco Sea systems under your authority. Wait, all of them? Not just the backups? No, I'm going to be using the Nadesco Sea's greatest weapon, so I won't be able to cover the ship. Now then, hacking. Here I go. What's going on? And now Ruri's stealing all of my money and XP. She's cracking into the enemy systems by gravity waves. Their systems have been hijacked, leaving them incapacitated. Hey, nice one, Captain. Giving the enemy a taste of their own medicine. Them kids, you never want to get off. Martian Successors headquarters. What a mess. Damn that witch. A legitimate salvage indeed. I am disappointed. Who knew she might be a witch, but to us, she's a goddess of victory. You! Hi there. I'm the former heavyweight champion philanderer, now retired and serving as a scoundrel trainer. Nagari Akatsuki, CEO of Nurgle. This place used to be under Nurgle management, you know? I'm here to evict you by the authority of having absolutely disgusting amounts of money. Screw the rules, I've got money! Yeah, you'll make a fine hostage for... embarrassing yourself. Tsukumo Shiratori would be spinning in his grave. Screw your rebellion, I have money! Frickin' pulling a Seto Kaiba over here. Commander Genichiro Tsukiyomi. He's currently a member of the Nurgle Secret Service. The Tsukiyomi, the finest that the Jovian Federation Elite Corps had to offer? Probably, yes. I think Akatsuki probably got more money than Seto Kaiba. Well, Seto Kaiba got out of the arms industry, if we recall our Yu-Gi-Oh! Backstories here. Seto Kaiba got out of the arms industry that his father was involved in order to pivot to children's card games. Whereas Akatsuki obviously went hand over fist into the arms industry. Now, surrender. This battle was over the moment that Ruri took command of the Nadeshiko Sea. You see that? It's the latest second-generation Nadeshiko-class warship. Something Nurgle poured everything it had into. And with Ruri's prowess on top of the rest, it's truly without equal. Shut up, you rich fop! What? You seriously think changing the world by force is the right thing to do? We fight for justice! One man's justice is another's injustice. Money, though? That speaks to us all equally. Oh man, I want to just detonate a nuke right in the middle of the HQ there and take them all out. That's why I use the power money provides to beat out my own brand of justice. Never underestimate the rich. You're fucking slimy. You'd better guarantee the safety and well-being of our men. Vice Admiral Kusakabe! Must admit defeat. Oh, yeah. Like, the cat's... like... Nadeshiko has excellent writing. It has excellent characters. Even the slimy ones, like Akatsuki. Yeah, this is... I'm glad he's on our side, but fuck this slimy twit. I fucking hate him. Even though I think Prince of Darkness drops the ball. And, like, the frickin' multimedia sort of thing means that we've got the frickin' whole Lost Files with the, what is it, the Dreamcast game? I think it was on the Dreamcast. Well, it's not over yet, though. Akito, show me your dignity, Akito Tenkawa. Have you ever had, Akatsuki and, Nadeshiko and the Big O, together? So that we could get, those two, united at all? A frickin' anime Bruce Wayne? And, yeah, like, SW does its best with Prince of Darkness. We've got a transmission from Goat with the Secret Service. He truly is the Goat. They've apprehended Kusakabe. The battle with the Martian Successors is finally over. Not yet. I must give credit where credit's is due, Electron Fairy. Then, do they still want to fight? Justice and ideals mean nothing to those guys. Let's finish this Hakushin. Akito, wipe the smarmy grin off that bastard's face. You have the strength to do it now! Come at me, Akito Tenmakawa. Our battle is far from over. Martian, you're dead. You do that slowly. And yeah, I think Akito has unlocked Distortion Attack S now, which is lovely. Alright. And yeah, we've got ourselves an upgrade over here. We've got a System Seizure, which puts Analyze and Agitate on all enemies once per match, which is lovely. Yeah. Let's go have a look at the Nadeshiko Sea, shall we? Second generation Nadeshiko class battleship constructed in secret at the Nurgle Moon Dock. It is the third Nadeshiko battleship, following the Nadeshiko A and B. Took on a similar design to the Nadeshiko B and incorporated all the data collected and the very same one-man operation system plan. With 3 gravity blades, it is capable of producing a powerful distortion field and improved gravity wave communication. It is also fully capable of making bursts-on jumps with the navigation of a Class A jumper. Like the Nadeshiko B, its only offensive option is a Gravity Blast, but its design anticipates that its phase transition engine will be modified via a phase transition cannon, much like the Nadeshiko A's Y unit. More than its firepower is the super advanced level to which its sensors and communication systems have been improved. These allow the ship to use system seizure tactics, making use of a hacking device to take complete control of enemy systems. Yeah, so don't have the phase transition cannon yet, but when we eventually save Eureka, sorry, we will have ourselves a mighty weapon in our hands. And it sounds like she got kidnapped by someone else, so she wasn't with the Nurgle security, otherwise they would have reported that, right? Unless Akatsuki's fucking keeping it secret as a bonus for us. I suppose we'll find out, right? Alright, anyway. Looking at the time, we are going to wrap up here for the night. In order it's a pretty good ending point as well, considering we just had the dramatic rescue of Ruri and Lapis there.
月曜日はケーキ屋さんのレジ、火曜日はビルの窓拭き、水曜日はスーパーで売り子さん、木曜日は工事現場、金曜日はティッシュ配り、土曜日は交通整理。
Sally, you shouldn't be working this hard!
ちょっと待ってサリーちゃん、ずっと働き詰めじゃないか。
でも日曜日はお休みです。だから朝から晩までスーパーロボット対戦をプレイするんです。
That's not enough!
サリーちゃんは本当に立派だな。
Don't praise her for her work ethic. Criticize the capitalist system that forces her to work all these days.
そんなヒーローと社長さんのナイトさんだって。プレイヤーの皆さんもいつもお疲れ様です。お仕事やお勉強頑張ってくださいね。
No, she's not dating Maito, at least at the start. Like later on, they get together, but they haven't reached that point yet. We're like post-series in this, aren't we? I forget.
それじゃまた会おう。
But yeah, like at the start, they're not dating or anything. Anyway, as I said, we are wrapping up there for the night. No stream tomorrow, unfortunately, as I'm not going to be at home, and I'm going to be away from home for a few weeks. I will have my laptop with me, so I'll see if I can fit in a few streams, but I've only got sort of like a narrow window in which I will be able to do so. So what I will try and do is I'll see if I can retrieve my save files for Dispatch on my laptop, and finish that off. And after we finish that, I will see if we can do some 100 line as well. If not, I might do some Limbus, but I'm not sure. We'll see how things go anyway. All right. Anyway, let's go and raid somebody, shall we? Let's see who is streaming what right now. All right. Let's go and raid Drago Bancho, who is doing some Uma Musume. Drago Bancho. There we go. Chance to raid him in a while, so I want to pop in there and go say hello, okay? So, thank you very much as always, and I hope to see you all next time. Alright. See ya!